figured I would just this run as a test run and also share what's going on, the weather here. Right. All right, we're rolling now. You guys are all gonna hang out with me. Anybody's gonna come along for the ride here? It's cool. Just finishing my work day and gonna talk to everyone about the a little bit about the weather here and there. So. One more. So if you don't mind me, I get a little distracted because I am just trying to do my job the most efficiently and best possible. It is very, very dangerous conditions out right now. And I'm going to start using my broadcasting voice. So what's going on, everybody? Hopefully this is going up live on everything, and I will double check in just a second. Probably have to redo an intro, but it is very cold out, as you can see. Icy tundra, winter wonderland I am working in right now. Bear with me a moment as I drop off these packages. But yes, we are currently, you'll hear me because I have my headphones, my microphone on here. So currently sitting at about 5 degrees. Ooh, and I'm going to have to actually take my other break in a second because I have to send in my report. Yeah, okay, so I'll have to do that in just a second. I will take a break. But yes, I am sorry. I got a little distracted. I'll probably have to do a re-intro anyways. But yeah, as you can probably hear outside right now, the winds are howling. And that's just the kicker of everything. 91, 99, 293. And I will get to a further explanation in just a moment. Good. Because I have to for one moment. Yeah, so the whole day we've been having ground blizzard, basically, in a sense, just completely reduced visibility, winds 35 miles an hour, and snow blowing everywhere. Typically found mainly in a high pressure situation. And we have been experiencing mass amounts of blowing snow all day. Goggles on. And I am going so slow all day today because well, it's dangerous out, so I'm not trying to get hurt. But yeah, needless to say, these conditions are going to lead to some extraordinary things in a little bit. And I'm very excited to share with everybody. Hi. Where would you like these? You could just do it. Okay. You enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Oops. I love playing Santa Claus every day. Amazon's creating a syndrome, though. I've noticed that a lot of people will get packages, and it's probably everyone gets packages. I'm assuming every single person orders something from Amazon in the neighborhood. And man, some people think when I am pulling up that I am coming to them, and they come right up to my door, all excited. They are ready to go, ready to get it. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, it's actually for your neighbor. And let me tell you, there are some people that get so upset and disappointed, and I feel terrible, and I wish that, like, uh, oh, well, you know what, it's just not the day and age for that. But, hey, if it was me, and I had tons of money, I would just carry little gifts with me and be like, oh, I'm sorry, but here's a consolation prize. Cheer up your day until your package comes tomorrow. But, wow, this tote has got a lot of packages. Yeah, so I am very, very, very excited. And I'm getting down to the last couple. Bear with me a moment. Huh. Uh-oh. I will double check one more time. Nope. 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 No. 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 Oh, bear with me a moment. I gotta find a package that might be missing. No, no, no. No, no. Double check up front just in case if I grabbed it for whatever reason, but that's a big no. Alright. There we go. No, that's a no. Yep, that's another big no. Oh man. And this is what I really don't like. It's really, because I hate the feeling when you're expecting a package and then it is not gonna show up because it's missing or something 10 or 8, 9. Yeah. Oh no, that's so sad. Bubba, no. One more. I'm determined. Let me see. Is it behind that box? All right. I could be here all day. I don't want to do that. It makes me sad. All right. Makes me sad, and then slows you down. Oh man. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting evening in the next couple of days. So yeah, the models are kind of all over the place at the moment. Excuse me. And I guess models are varying from, I would say, for Western New York right now, and I'm just strictly speaking Western New York for snowfall totals, because I'm going to start there. Because I feel like that's the big thing coming up. Everyone's already aware of the cold. It's already here. If you want me to do a quick cold brief aside real quick, it's cold out, folks. It's single digits, and God bless it right now that I'm up by the lake. So it's 5 degrees here. However, that is much colder when you get interior. It's just a few more miles, like about 20 miles or so, and it gets really, really cold real quick. So this cold spell is going to last just until about Sunday, and we will have somewhat of a relatively nice warm up. Very, very excited for that. God, it is like a sheet of ice. However, until then, these crazy conditions throughout most of the state and most of the eastern sea, I would say northeast, and throughout the mid-Atlantic right now. The mid-Atlantic will experience a nice meltdown in the next day or two, which is fantastic. And then we will get a warm up, no meltdown, but a beautiful warm up. So we will actually, have some what I would like to say much realistic non-Arctic days and nights, so we'll have smaller temperature range. So another we'll have higher lows and hopefully we'll have higher highs, but they'll be a little bit closer to one another, at least for this week. They're not drastic, where we're having 20 degrees and dropping down to single digits in the evening time. Now, I don't get why it made me do this back and forth stuff, but that's whatever. So, the snow now. So, all day today, we have been having very, very interesting. We had a ground blizzard this morning. For people who aren't aware of what a ground blizzard is, ground blizzard is 35-mile-an-hour winds constantly blowing for I think it's 3-hour period or more, and visibility reduced to roughly about quarter mile. It probably could have conditioned that as well last night, but that was just lake effect snow, cold front coming in, and everything just blowing down. A little bit of lingering warm air though from the system that pushed on through, and we will be having some basic warm up until, or give me 1 second. There we go. We will be looking at, because of all the ground blizzarding and because of, man, this sounds stupid. Because of the ground blizzards, we have a lot of microphysics going on. Sorry, I have to organize myself here. We have a lot of microphysics going on. So we have cold air rushing on down, and it's been blowing up a lot of this snow into the air. Yeah, granted, it's really, really cold outside. However, the sun has been technically out all day. We are in technically a high pressure. So, we get the snow blown up into the air, creates it to melt. You're going to have then some condensing going on, evaporation. Slowly and surely, clouds will form, and as well, a strong amount of relative humidity builds up. Now, after that happens, and then the sun goes down, well, relative humidity is down in the atmosphere, and the sky, as I like to say, goes poof. And when it goes poof, it starts to just snow all over the place. And that's what's going on right now. And I'm literally witnessing tons of snow just flying into the air. Now start to see snow. This is coming from in here. I would say anywhere. More interior, expect 6 to 8 inches. And this is accounting for from this evening into about tomorrow morning. In total, I would say we're probably going to get 12 to 16 inches probably by the end of Sunday evening and into Monday once things start to ramp on down and warm up. So, yeah. It should be interesting. But, yeah, ground blizzard is fantastic because all those little microphysical components, you got downward forcing from the cold air rushing down from the upper levels. You get some lingering warm air in the lower levels, in the mid levels, and it's also hard to believe for some people, but it really is replenishing moisture into the atmosphere all day because of the sun and the lifting of that snow. And all those little microphysical processes definitely play into effect. And by the evening time, like I said, we will have a pretty active atmosphere. Hopefully it seems like the lower level winds are starting to die down. Hopefully a good sign to see if a snow band is definitely forming as you start to get more concentrated winds. Uh, um, where they start to concentrate around the band that's forming, we start to actually get some sort of outflow winds coming towards your inflow, or no wind at all. That one, and grab this one here. So I wanted to have this set up. I'm just gonna let it run. I would recommend people to just bookmark this. Put a little star asterisk, have it in the background for right now. Mm-hmm. And yeah, this will be coming soon. I will be popping on a little bit later on. Man, it is an ice skating rink. Wow. Oops. Yeah, it's like an ice skating rink out there. Put into anybody who isn't watching the stream right now, if you want, just put it to the chat there. Let me know where you're from. Let me know how the weather is. How's it looking out there? Is it sunny today? Was it warm? Is it cold? If you're on the West Coast, you're probably a lot warmer than we are here on the East Coast. It's kind of weird. Last year the West Coast received 10 years worth of precipitation, and then this year they're barely having any, and they're having a very rare warming event due to some anomalistic stratospheric warming going on that a lot of people are squawking about and not too sure what the hell it is. So. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm good. I did here, so I guess everything's just stuck and I'm just gonna let it run. All right. Good luck, everybody. But yeah, go on, sir. Guess I can work on some of my stand-up routine while I got people in my ear, I guess. It's not just gonna come inorganically; it'll just happen. Either I feel the need to. Oh yeah, and got nice little cumulus clouds building up. That's exciting. Mm-hmm. Walk like a penguin. Almost walk like a penguin. Talk like a duck. Quack quack. Technology. Oh yeah, it is. It is cold out, and if you're not used to the elements, you're not out every day, it's gonna feel like especially brutal. Some of the wind definitely has died down, which is great, because it was just non-stop blowing earlier. And I drove out yesterday when the big temperature drop happened, and we had a bunch of that snow, and I need to do a little editing to the video because I recorded it upside down, so I just gotta flip it. No harm, no foul. Scheiße. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, we had a little lull in the snow, and it's starting to come back now. Buckle up. It's, early in the evening, but I'm sure there's people who enjoy snow who don't get to see it that much. I'm sure they appreciate it. Wow. I don't think there's been a single place I've walked so far that has not just been a sheet of ice skating rink. Which again, I'm not complaining. I'm just more exemplifying the necessity for other people to be aware. There it is. That you can't just go running outside to grab your mail. Cooking. Yeah, so what time is it now? It's 5:18. So sun's definitely starting to set. We're definitely in dusk. Definitely sitting in dusk right now, and already sun going down is starting to start the cooling processes to start some condensing, then convection, and everything else, which will slowly start to happen because those lakes, well, I shouldn't say those lakes anymore. It's mainly just Lake Ontario. It's only Lake Ontario, I think. Wow. Okay, slow. Oh, wow. Everywhere's just ice. Everywhere is ice. Holy smokes. Yeah, that's wild. Dang. Yeah, so right now, snow's gonna start as we speak. We got some convection probably building off on the lakes. I don't have time to look at any meteorological data. People who do watch my streams, know I normally do that, and I like to share, so it doesn't look like I'm just talking out my patooey. All right, gonna make me go around. Okay. So yeah, I like to have those things pretty handy. But unfortunately, I can't do all that because I am driving and working, so it's kind of my priority. But it's just easy to kind of look like I'm talking to myself this entire rest of my afternoon and evening while working, looking like a crazy person. And many people have ring cameras, so hopefully I can at least get my viral moment that way. I'm outrageous. Wee. Yeah, it's so bad, by the way. So I drive a all-wheel drive vehicle, and it's so bad that it's uh, not doing a good job. Let's just say that. Not doing a good job. Just nothing could really withstand a sheet of actual ice on the bottom of the roads right now. Everything did not have a chance to dry off from yesterday into today, and basically had basic near to basic or near to insta freeze pretty quickly. All right, we're here. That was fun. Okay. What? Mm, end it. I'm just gonna do a bail. I wanted to.